You guys are gonna have to ride down because it keeps coming back up to you. You want me to pause the video real quick? This is a terrible place to shoot a YouTube video, I know. Welcome to my new office. Just kidding. This is the elevator that I'm gonna ride from the 11th floor to the first floor as I walk you through this photo walk that I took today. And it was nothing special, really and truly. It was not a special photo walk at all. I had my X-Pro2 and a vintage Minolta lens, the 28mm that I carry on the X-Pro2 pretty frequently, actually. I just want to talk you through this photo walk on vacation. This is really not my new office. I'm just trying to escape the loudness of our condo right now with 5 kids in there, 3 of them being mine. Oh, it looks like we're going down to the ground floor. Somebody must be getting on. So we started off the walk truly with a subpar warm-up shot, I'd call it. I thought it was kind of funny, though, the no golf carts allowed on Ocean Boulevard, because I literally see golf carts all the time on Ocean Boulevard, as you'll probably see later on in this video. I mean, literally they park everywhere. So there's golf carts everywhere. So this was truly a mediocre warm-up shot, but one that I thought was kind of funny, just the story behind the sign. That gets us to the second shot. This one was a little better for all my architectural lovers out there. I thought those stairs going opposite ways was kind of cool. Got one of the sets going from left to right, the other one going from right to left. I thought it created a good pattern within the frame there. And again, this was another warm-up shot. It was not preferable lighting whenever I went out. I went out at about the only time that I had the opportunity to today, which was about 3 o'clock. Lighting was atrocious, and you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to get a photo walk in and roll with whatever results you get from that. And that's exactly what I did on this walk. Back up to the 11th. Third shot that I got, not too terribly disheartened with this one. I really liked the triple decker that we had there in front of us as I was walking up to it. So I decided to get a nice straight on, head on shot of it. It was pretty. It was a pretty little building, and I like the colors and I like the staircases as well. Nothing special. Again, just trying to exercise the old creative muscle. Gonna do a little bit of a pivot here. Go to this corner and block the door a little bit as we're riding. Moving on to ground level again. Moving on to the next shot. Really liked these red chairs that we had in the backyard of this house. Thought the red popped really good against the blue of the swimming pool. Obviously, they're, you know, complementary colors or contrasting colors on a color wheel. So yeah, red and blue always look good together, especially in a beachy summer scene like this. No guest. Nobody's getting on with me just yet. Oh yes, the basketball goal shot. Again, mediocre as far as photography goes, but it's a basketball goal. It's just one of those things that you have to do when you're out shooting street. You have to shoot a picture of a basketball goal, and that's exactly what I did. Just a quick side note here, for all of these I shot JPEG straight out of the camera, straight out of the X-Pro, using Reggie's Portra recipe, one of my favorites for the X-Pro2. I did add some grain in DaVinci to these JPEGs, which I do like doing. I really like the way that you can hone in DaVinci's grain for photos, and so that's what I did with these. Other than that, straight out of camera. This house was just abandoned, and I liked the green from the shrubbery that was kind of contrasting against the nice light blue of the house. Again, nothing special, just kind of liked the colors. And yeah, moving on down the line here. It's the golf cart parking lot. As you saw earlier in the video, we saw a sign that said no golf carts on Ocean Boulevard. Well, got news for you. There's golf carts everywhere. And I just liked the fact that they're all lined up nice and neatly here in the parking lot leading up to the boardwalk. It's kind of funny here at the beach. It seems like everybody's trying to one-up each other in the golf cart game. And we got the hot pink and white there in the front with the red beside it. Both of them riding on dubs. So I guess we're trying to outdo each other in the golf cart game. Pretty cool thing here at the beach. We're not used to that where I'm from in Tennessee because, well, we don't ride golf carts everywhere. That's a beach thing. Come on in, guys. I have my first guest here on the elevator. Y'all have a good one. They did not want to ride the elevator of photography. It was about this time that I had to take a quick break because my lunch was not agreeing with me, but we were back at it after a quick bathroom break. Out to the boardwalk. I've shot this shot a million times here at the beach, but for whatever reason, I had to shoot it one more, just because, again, kind of a mediocre walk, and I was just trying to fire frames. I do like the symmetry of the boardwalk leading out to the lifeguard tower. Pretty pleasing, nothing special. To anyone that knows me and the type of things that I like to photograph, this next picture should come as no surprise. It was an isolated trash can all by its lonesome. You guys are gonna have to ride down because it keeps coming back up to you. You want me to pause the video real quick? This is a terrible place to shoot a YouTube video, I know. Discussing one of the photo walks that I took today. And we're back. So guest number one, they have left the elevator just for privacy purposes. I did not show them. They were nice people though. Back up to 11. For some reason too, I'm always drawn to these beach chairs. These are the ones that you actually pay for to rent, and they set them up for you at like 6 o'clock in the morning. There's like a billion of them on the beach at any given time, and they've always got them set up in these pretty little rows up against the bog. So again, a comp that I've shot quite a few times, never in lighting this bad, so this is a different look even for this composition, but I think it works. While I was out in the sand, I had to get the North Myrtle Beach umbrella. This is the umbrella that partners with the chairs that you just saw in the last one, and it just tells the location. It tells a little bit of story about where we're at for vacation. And I like the fact that there's a lone chair sitting there as if somebody's enjoying their day by their lonesome, kind of escaping life a little bit for their Labor Day weekend. Escape. The Seashell Motel, that's not what it's actually called, but it's just a building that is decrepit at this point in time. It's condemned. They're about to tear it down. So I wanted to get one last documentary photo of this place. It's been here since we've been coming to this beach, and figured before they tear it down, I at least get one more shot of the shell. Later on, I did actually circle back around to the opposite side of the building so that it was backlit a little bit. I shot through the actual gate that it was fenced in by. So yeah, just a documentary photo of that. Nothing special. This next one may or may not be my favorite from this walk because I actually got to take a picture of a human. One thing that I realized the week that we decided to come this year, it's not really crowded here at North Myrtle, and normally it's freaking crowded. I mean, I can get pictures of people all day long. However, this weekend's been pretty slow. It's Labor Day weekend. I know a lot of people are back in school, even with it being a holiday. They're not really coming out to the beach like they normally do at North Myrtle. So this was one of the only opportunities that I had to actually take a picture of a human. And this was kind of fired quickly, almost from the hip, as they would say. I was lucky enough to get the S5 rolling to capture me capturing this guy on the bike. And he was scooting. He was in a hurry to get somewhere. Looks like he has an instrument on his back. Don't know if he was about to go play a gig or if he was about to go home and practice. I don't know. But again, it was a human. Thought it was cool, and he was on the move. For grins and giggles, please tell me if you can find the camouflage boat in this shot. Back up to 11. Again, more trash cans. What can I say? I'm a sucker for them, and these were in some beautiful golden 4 o'clock afternoon light, standing pretty as a nice green and blue couple. Spiral staircase was one of my favorites from this walk. I just love the fact that we have this elegant spiral staircase on the side of a beach hotel. I think it's a cool touch for them. Certainly the only one on the block that I've seen as far as spiral staircases go. So I figured I'd document that. And I don't mind the photo really at all either. I like the fact that the spiral kind of splits the middle of the frame, especially, again, considering most of this set was mid and mediocre for the day. This is probably my second favorite photo from the walk, and really just because this house embodies, in my mind, what a beach house is. We have everybody on the street knowing that we're a beach house because we have the American flag. We have the life rafts. We have the lawn chair out in the driveway. We have doodads everywhere, and I love doodads. So this is like the quintessential beach house, which is why I snapped a photo of it as I was about to make my way back to our condo. Really like this little guy. Simple photo, but I love Old Glory flying there in the breeze. I love all the doodads in the yard and in the driveway. And finally, to round this walk out, I was able to get another pretty shot of the front of a motel, or I thought it was pretty. I like the wording. I like the font that they used for that motel, although I cannot read it. I don't know what the name of that motel actually is, but I do like the font. And last shot of this walk, I'm going to name this one cleverly Symmetric Electric. And with that, I'll probably retire now because that was a horrible joke. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining me here in the elevator. I'm going to go down one more time. When it comes to photo walks, not every photo walk that you go on is going to be your portfolio swan song. And this one certainly was not for me today. However, it was an exercise in a couple of things. Number one is an exercise in shooting and harsh lighting. It's important to keep those skills honed, and not that any of these really hone my skills. Again, most of these pictures are very, very mediocre. But it's important to get out and shoot in situations that you're not comfortable in. So this was just an exercise in flexing that creative muscle. Also, literally just some exercise to get out of the condo for a little while, go shoot some photos, have a camera in my hand, and document that process. So if you liked this video, I may shoot a couple more while I'm here at the beach. I definitely want to take the Rolleiflex out, shoot it with a red filter. I have the Rolleiflex Hellrot red filter that I'm eager to try here in a beach scenario. I'm eager to see what that does with the ocean in the background. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Plan on doing that here in the next couple days. Other than that, if you like this video, if you don't like this video, I'm sorry, but you can like or subscribe. It certainly helps the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I love growing this community here on YouTube. Y'all have a good one, and we will see you in the next. I'm going to get out of this steamy elevator. See ya. Literally forgot my camera.